નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Standard 3rd, Subject Environment, Chapter number 13, Sharing Our Feelings.
Good morning, students. How are you all? See, you can see many of the people living around us, right? But have you noticed that all the persons that are living around us, they are not same? Means some of the people might have some kind of disabilities, right? Means some of the people will be there who cannot see or cannot hear, cannot walk, right? So these are called their disabilities. Okay? So there are only 3% of the people like this who cannot see, means they are blind. Okay? So can you imagine how they used to do their whole household work or any other activity like learning, studying, reading without seeing? It is very difficult, na? So for such people there is one script, it is called Braille script. With the help of it they can read very easily. Okay? So in our next chapter also we will learn that how the blind people can feel or can read or can understand with the help of their feelings. Okay? So now let us start our chapter number 13, that is sharing our feelings. Okay? In this chapter it is a story of a girl named Seema. Okay? So now let us see her story. Okay? So the Seema is studying in the 3rd standard, and after returning from the school there are the 2 persons in her family with whom she likes to share all her feelings. Okay? So you also might be sharing your feelings with someone in your house. Okay? Like grandfather, like grandmother, mother. Sharing feelings means what you have done in the whole day, or after returning from the school you will share what you have done in the school, what you have done with your friends. Okay? Each and everything you share with someone in your house. So like that only Seema also shares her feeling with 2 persons in her house. Now let us see who are they. So the first person is her Nani. Okay? So her Nani is always very anxious to listen to her. Anxious means utsuk, eager. Okay? So when she returns from the school, she used to tell each and everything to her Nani. So Nani is very old and she is not able to hear or see carefully. Means her eyesight is very poor, and also she used to hear loud. So that's why her father reads newspaper loudly for her Nani. Okay? And she does all her work herself. Okay? And if anyone tries to help her, she will get very upset because she likes to do her work by her own. Okay? Though she cannot see properly, but she is fond of cutting vegetable. Fond of cutting means she likes to cut the vegetables. And what she used to say? She says that nowadays children don't know how to cut vegetables properly. And the second person is Ravi Bhaiya. Okay? And the Ravi Bhaiya lives with them. Although she doesn't know what is the relation between Ravi Bhaiya and her. Okay? And Ravi Bhaiya is going to the college because he is a professor in the college. So that's why he teaches the students in the college. Okay? And he is fond of listening music and taking part in the plays. Okay, he enjoys chatting with friends and going out with them. He has good sense of humor and makes all of us laugh. Sense of humor means वो सबके साथ मस्ती करते हैं, सबके साथ मस्ती से बातें करते हैं. That is called good sense of humor. Okay. Now here it is given two questions that who all are there in your family? So there might be grandparents, then your mother, father, brother, sister. Okay. Tell some speciality about everyone. Okay, so for example, your mother might be cooking very tasty food. Okay, your father will be telling you stories. Then grandfather and grandmother used to play indoor games with you. Brother or sister is very good in singing or dancing, etc. Okay, so these are called their speciality. Okay. Now let us know something more about Ravi Bhaiya. Okay, so Ravi Bhaiya is carrying a white stick with him whenever he goes out. So do you know who carries a white stick with them? Yes, a person who cannot see carries a stick with them, means Ravi Bhaiya is blind. So if any person look around to the Ravi Bhaiya, he will not come to know that he is a blind. Means he does all his work very carefully and very properly, although he cannot see. Okay. He also, so like Nani, Ravi Bhaiya also likes to do all his work by himself. Okay, and if someone tries to help him, he will be angry. Whenever he needs help, he asks for it. Okay, whenever he wants help, then he will ask. But without asking, if anyone tries to help him, then he will be very angry. So Ravi Bhaiya is a professor, right? So what does his students do? So his students take some of the books from him and they will read that book and record that book in a tape. And after that they will give that tape to the Ravi Bhaiya. So he will listen to the tape and can understand what is in that book. Okay, so how helpful their students are to him? Means he is very kind and good to each and every student. So that's why all the students like Ravi Bhaiya very much. Okay, so sometimes to make fun, what does Seema used to do? So the Seema will hide Ravi Bhaiya's stick. So because of that, Ravi Bhaiya will be very upset. Upset means udas. But he will never get angry. Why? Because Seema is his favorite sister. Okay. Then Ravi Bhaiya not only recognize all the family member by their words, but also by listening to them, he will understand their feelings also. Means if Seema is talking something, then he will understand who is speaking only by listening to the sound. Right? Like that only, if sometimes Seema is very happy, then he will come to know that today she is very happy. If she is sad, then he will understand that she is sad. So the person, those who are blind, all the other senses of that person will be very sharp. So by the feeling or listening to them, he can understand each and everything. So by listening to the Seema's voice, he came to know that today Seema is very happy. So he asked that, why are you happy today? So the Seema said that, finally now I am selected in the football team. So the Bhaiya said that it is very good, and also from today now you are my football coach also. Okay. So these is about the Ravi Bhaiya who is blind and how he does all his work without taking anyone's help. So here are some questions. Seema's father read the newspaper aloud for her nanny. How do you help old people? So Seema's nanny cannot hear or see properly. That's why his father is reading newspaper, right? So in your house also, how are you helping your grandparents? So you can say that I take my grandparents to the temple, then give them their medicines at proper time, right? Then help them to find their spectacles, etc. Okay? What kind of problems do people have in their old age? So whenever the people get old, they might have some of the physical problems. Means their eyesight might be poor, their ear doesn't work properly, means they would hear loud. They can't even walk properly because of the knee problems. Okay, all these are some of the problems that people have to suffer from when they are old. How does Ravi Bhaiya come to know so many things without seeing? So, as we know that Ravi Bhaiya is blind, but his sense of hearing is very sharp. So, only by listening to the person he comes to know about the many things. Have you ever needed a stick? When? See, all of us are perfect, means we don't have any disabilities, right? We can walk also properly. So, when we can need a stick? When we will get a fracture in our leg and we are disabled to walk, that time we will need a stick. Can you think when you may need a stick? So, as I said, whenever we will get a fracture in the leg, that time we will need a stick. How do we help those people who cannot see? So, first of all, remember one thing. Whenever you see a people with any of the disabilities, we should not make fun of them. Instead of that, we should help them. So, like that, if you see a blind person, how you can help? So, you can help them to cross the road, then give them a seat in a bus, then read a newspaper for them, help them to reach any place. Okay, all these are different things that you can do for them. Now, is there any member in your family who cannot see, speak or hear? Do you know any such person? Means, is there any person in your family with any disability, or you have seen any person like that around you? So, can you imagine if a person cannot see, what kind of difficulty they have to face? So, to feel their difficulties, we can do one activity, that is, put a blindfold on your eyes, means tie a cloth on your eyes, and slowly one person has to come nearby that person. Then without making any noise or saying a single word, you have to stand nearby them. Person who is blindfolded has to recognize who the next person is. मीन्स जो उसके पास खड़ा है वो कौन है, वो उसे पहचानना है. Because of these, you will understood what kind of difficulties the blind person are facing. So after doing this activity, you can do the conclusion also, that how many children can you recognize, and how many children have recognized the right persons. Okay, there is a special way of reading and writing for those people who cannot see. And what is called that script? It is called as a Braille script. Okay, it is written on a thick paper by making row of raised points or dots. Okay. So Braille is read by running the finger on the raised dots. Okay. So now let us try to do that also. So whether it is easy or difficult to recognize a shape without seeing it. So how we can find it? Is it easy or difficult? So take a sheet of sandpaper, then make a shape by pressing any thread or a wool on it, and ask your friend by closing his eyes identify the picture or the word only by running her or his finger on that shape. Okay. Then take a thick paper and draw a outline on the paper with the help of compass or a needle. Okay. Then make a dot at short distance on the outline drawn. So you can see that the paper is raised on the other side. Now ask the friend to close the eyes and feel the picture only by fingers. Spreading fingers, you have to recognize which picture is this. Okay. So now ask your friend, is it easy or difficult to find that? Okay. Now as we have learned that the person who is blind can read easily with the help of the Braille script. So now let us learn something more about the Braille script. So we have seen that the Ravi Bhaiya reads special types of book, right? So how these books are made of? So who first thought about these books? Let us find out. Okay. So we communicate either by action or by symbol instead of speaking. Saying without speaking, arrange this activity in the class. The person who cannot see or hear, we can communicate with them either by doing some of the actions or symbol without speaking, right? So in the previous chapter, that is saying without speaking, we have played one game that is Dumb Shuda. So in that we have done some of the action and other person used to recognize them, right? So who invented this Braille script? So this Braille script was invented by Louis Braille and he belongs to France. So one day when he was 3 years old, he was playing with his father's tool. So suddenly a pointed tool hurt into his eyes. So because of that, his eyes got damaged and he could not see after that. But he did not got disappointed, but he tried to learn different things by which he can easily read. Okay. So for that finally he found one way, that is reading by touching and feeling. Okay. So this way of reading, it is known as Braille script because it is invented by Louis Braille. Okay. In this type of script, a row of raised dots are made on a thick paper. Because of these dots are raised, they can run their hands on these dots and easily read what is written on the paper. Okay. And this script is based on 6 dots. Okay. So the Braille script has undergone many changes these days. Means there are made many different changes in this Braille script so that it can be made very easy or simple for the blind people to read. And nowadays Braille script is written on the computer also. So now let us see how the Braille script is written with a few letters. So as we have learned that this Braille script is based on 6 dots, right? So here see there are only 6 dots, right? So the first dot is raised. It means it is the letter A. So like that only if first and this second dot are raised, it means it is a B. Now first 2 dots are raised, it means it is a C. Like this first 2 and this second dot in the second row is raised, then it is letter D. Right? Like that only the first letter and the second letter on the second row, these two are raised, it means it is letter E. So like that only it is A to Z. Only using these 6 dots the Braille script is prepared. So by understanding which is A, B and C, all ABCD, the person who are blind can easily read with the help of these raised dots. Okay? Now all of you understood how these people are reading with the help of these raised dots. Okay? So in this chapter we have learned about the blind people and how much difficulties they have to face in the beginning and how their senses work because they cannot see, other senses are very sharp. So how their other senses work, that also we have learned, and how they used to do all their work easily, and with the help of the Braille script how they can easily read and write. And there is one example, that is Helen Keller. Okay, she cannot hear or see and not even speak. Besides this, she has completed her education. So she is an inspiration to all of us. Okay, so now onwards, whenever you see any of the blind people, don't make fun of them. Instead of that, you should always help them. So everyone now clear this chapter?
Thank you for joining us.